Go ahead and come to your comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your lap. If it's comfortable, let your eyes close, softening your gaze down to the floor. See if you can find some space in your jaw. And then raise your head up closer to the ceiling. Draw your belly button in, ground your sit bones into the mat, and see if you can find a little bit more length, a little bit more space through your spine. Take one more breath here and then draw your shoulders up to your ears. And on your exhale, let them melt back down. Maybe starting to add a little bit of a circle motion, drawing them up and then back down. And now go ahead and go in the opposite direction. As you bring your shoulders forward, be conscious that you're not hunching forward, that you're still keeping your chest lifted. Last one. Reach both arms out to your side, bringing them up to shoulder height, palms face down. Drop your fingers down to the floor, seeing if you can stretch out your forearms. And then slowly bring your palms back to neutral and then flex your wrists, pressing out to the side. On your next exhale, reach behind you, maybe interlace your fingers or reach for your opposite elbows, and then pull your arms back away from you, opening your heart, maybe gazing up at the ceiling a little bit. And then on your exhale, round your spine, bringing your chin to your chest. Inhale, pull your knuckles back, open your heart. Maybe this time you lift your arms up a little bit higher. And then on the exhale, release the grip and bring your arms all the way back forward. Inhale, back up to straight. Bring your left fingers down to the mat, walking them out to your side, and then bring your right arm up by your ear. Press down as you lift up and then exhale over to the left. Press your left hip down into the mat. And by left, I meant right, so that you feel a big side stretch through your right side. And now lift your right arm all the way up. Bring your left arm to meet it. Float your right hand down. Press the floor away from you. Reach that left arm up and exhale over. Feeling the stretch through the left side. And then come back to center, both arms up. Lower the left arm. Reach the right arm up, bend back over to the left. Maybe a little bit more space, second time. And then as you inhale and exhale, maybe you can add a soft pulse, a soft lift and lower. And now reach your right arm out and up to float it all the way down to the floor, lifting your left arm up this time. Exhale over to the right. And see if you can find that pulse, that soft lift and lower. And then come back up, reach both arms up, rain your fingers down, letting them flutter all the way down to the floor. Make your way into your tabletop position, lining your hands up under your shoulders, your knees up under your hips. Making sure that your feet are hip distance apart, that you can't see them when you look between your thighs. Pointer fingers are pointing forward. Drop your belly as you pull the heels of your hands towards your knees, opening your heart. Exhale, keep pressing your fingertips and your palms into the mat as you start to round your back. lifting your spine to the ceiling. Inhale forward. Exhale round. Inhale forward. And exhale round. Come back to neutral. Reach your left leg behind you. Rock back and forth over your left leg. And then keeping your left toes back behind you, can you peel your right arm up? And then exhale, threading your right arm under, but maybe not as far as you normally go because you have your right leg reaching back. And then reach back up. So we're finding the twist that we know feels good through our torso, but by adding this back leg, we're adding in a little bit of instability, adding in a little bit of unbalance. And reach through. We're going to do 2 more. Press that right shin into the mat to help you stay balanced. Last one. And now reach your right arm forward and down. Bring your left knee underneath your mat. Press down, arch your back like you're coming into cat, but now we're going to roll to the right, down to the center, and over to the left in a barrel roll. And the next time you're up at the top, switch directions. And come back to that center neutral spine. Reach your right leg back this time. Rock back and forth over your right toes. And now peel the left arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, twist and thread it under. Peel the left arm up, finding the rotation in your hips and in your waist. And then exhale that arm under. Reach back up and under. 2 more, reach up and under. Last one. And now reach your arm forward, hold it here, and float your right leg up, coming into your balance. Now lower your fingers down, lift them back up. Add your foot, lower your foot and finger down. I did it, but I didn't say it, and I'm like, nobody can read my mind. Lower and lift. 2 more, both the arm and the leg. Last one, come back up to that balance. Make sure you're on your right knuckles and fingertips, not just the heel of that right hand. And on your exhale, draw your knee and elbow to meet underneath your belly. Re-extend out. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Re-extend. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Re-extend. 2 more, knee and elbow meet. And last one. And extend. Bring your hand down, bring your knee down, tuck your toes, walk your hands back. Coming onto your heels, your hips onto your heels. Give your wrists a little break, maybe roll them around. And then we'll come back and do the other side. So back onto your hands and knees, reach your left leg out behind you, your right arm up, float the left leg up, and now lower both your hands and your legs, and back up. Tap your toe and your finger, float back up. Think about staying on those railroad tracks. Try not to lean too much over to the right. Lower down, lift back up. Lower down, lift back up. 1 more, lower down, lift back up and hold. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose, re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose, Re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Re-extend. Knee to nose. And last one, knee to nose. Come back out, bring your hand down, bring your knee down. Slide your hands forward, one handprint, tuck your toes. Press into the balls of your feet. Press the mat away from you as you start to slowly peel your legs up, coming into your downward facing dog. Once you're in your down dog, maybe you let your hips swoosh side to side. Maybe you pedal your legs out. Think about rotating your upper arm bones and then press the mat away from you, finding length through the side of your torso. Hips reaching back and up. Looks good. Take one more breath here, and now we're going to roll forward one vertebra at a time, coming all the way forward into our high plank. Making sure your shoulders are over your wrists. Maybe you have to adjust your feet and walk them back a little bit. Drop your knees down to the mat. Press yourself back into your tuck-toed child's pose. Let your forehead touch the mat. Take a breath. And now start to peel your hips up, coming back into your downward facing dog. And breathe. Make any down dog adjustments. Maybe your feet are in a slightly new position. And now roll forward one vertebra at a time, coming back into your high plank. Hold here, pressing the mat away from you. Feel your shoulder blades spread across your back. And now drop your knees, press your hips back, tuck-toed child's pose. Breathe here. Lift your head, press your hands into the mat, lift your hips up, back into downward facing dog. Breathe. Staying in our down dog, we're going to float our right leg up and then tap it down. Lift the right leg. Maybe each time it goes up a little bit higher, you feel a little bit bigger stretch through the back of your left leg. We're going to do a total of 5. That was 3, 4, and 5. Bringing the right foot down. Now notice, did you start to shift your weight from one hand to the other? Can you bring the weight back centered between both hands? Let your heels get heavy. And now float that left leg up behind you. Tap the left toes down. Float the left leg up, seeing if by moving that left leg up a little bit more, you get a bigger stretch through your right hip and the back of your right leg. One more. And now bring that left foot down. Float your right leg up behind you. Draw your right knee into your chest and then slide your right foot up between your hand. Lower your left knee down, untuck your toes, reach your arms out and up. Make sure that you are on railroad tracks. Press the right foot down. Check that your right knee is pointing over your second toe. Reach both arms up and then exhale, pull them down. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, pull them down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Now float your fingers down, keeping your heart up as you come back into that low lunge. Maybe pressing up onto your fingertips to get more length through the front side of your body. And then step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. Lower the right knee down. Untuck the toes. Reach the arms out and up. Check that your left knee is right between your left big toe and the second toe. Your right shin is pointing into the mat, pressing into the mat. Your arms are straight up. And then exhale, pull the elbows down. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, pull the elbows down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Reach your arms forward as you float them down to the mat. Tuck your right toe, float your right knee, pressing your fingertips into the mat, keeping your heart lifted. Step back to downward facing dog. Maybe you bend your knees, pedaling your down dog out. And now we're going to float that right leg back up again. Step it all the way forward between your leg. Lower your right knee down, but keep it back behind your hip. So your back leg is more at an angle. And then reach your arms up. So now instead of being up here, we're sinking our hips forward. And then we're going to press up. Hello. Sink forward. Maybe you need your arms out a little bit more for better balance. 2 more. Last one. Reach your arms forward, float them all the way down. As you tuck your toe to come back into your low lunge, press your heart open and forward. And then both hands down, step back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. Lower that right knee back behind your hips. Untuck your toes. Reach your arms up. So we want to be more in a crescent with our hips forward. And then press up and sink forward. If this is too much on your knee or it's uncomfortable on your knee, you can fold your mat up and make a little cushion. Put your shoe underneath your knee. And last one. Reach your arms forward, tuck your right toes, come into that open heart low lunge, and then step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Pedal it out. Reach your right leg up behind you, step your right foot all the way forward, low lunge. Maybe you can keep your left knee lifted this time and reach your arms all the way up. We're going to pull them down into cactus, and then we're going to close them in front of us, open back up, and then straighten our leg. Come down into our low lunge, close the door, open the door, and straighten. Last one. Down, close, open, and straighten. Keeping that front leg straight, can you reach forward, maybe bringing your hands to your thigh or your shin or the floor? And then soften that front knee, step back to downward facing dog. So it's a wide stance pyramid. You won't get a lot of stretch in it. But it's a nice little wake up for the back of the thigh. Float your left leg up behind you, step your left foot all the way forward. Maybe you keep your right leg lifted as you reach your arms up, finding your low lunge. Find your balance. And then we'll pull our arms down, close the door, open the door, stand up. Come on down, close the door, open the door, and up. Last one, come on down, close, open, reach your arms up. Now staying here with both legs as straight as possible. Hinge forward, it might not be that far. Maybe you can bring your hands down to your shin or your thigh, and then bend the front knee, step back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. So we're going to step our right foot to the outside of our right hand and our left foot to the outside of our left hand, coming into our squat. See how far you can come comfortably. And then if it's possible, we're going to stand all the way up, shooting up, growing nice and tall. And then exhale, come all the way back down. Take a cleansing breath here. Inhale, exhale, stand all the way up again. And then come all the way back down. Go through one more cycle of breath. Reset, inhale, exhale all the way up. And then come all the way back down again. Plant your hands. Step back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Gaze forward at your hands and start to walk your feet all the way up. Coming to the front of your mat in a forward fold. Now lengthen your back like you do in our vinyasa, finding all of that space, and then soften your knees, soften your spine, and fold into a deeper forward fold. Now roll up one vertebra at a time, coming up nice and slow, stacking your shoulders, stacking your shoulders over your hips over your ankles. And once you get to the top, make any adjustments, whatever you need to do. Maybe roll it out a little bit. And then we'll move into our sun salutations. So inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back with your right foot, step back with your left foot, find your strong plank, and then lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Reach your hands out to 10 and 2, and then slowly peel your chin and chest up off the mat. And then exhale, roll back down. We'll do that one more time. Peel your chin and chest up off the mat. And then exhale, back down. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up into tabletop. Curl your toes under. Make your way into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Float your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward, low lunge. Step your left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left leg back. Step your right leg back, high plank. Lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Lift your heart, baby cobra. Maybe you can hover your hands just a little bit off the mat. And then press yourself into tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. And then exhale your arms down by your side. Breathe. Round 2. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right leg back. Step your left leg back. You're in your high plank. Your heels, your hips, your shoulders are in one line. You lower both knees as one. Find that long line from your knees up to the crown of your head, pulling your heart forward. Bend your elbows and bring your chest and chin down to the mat. Untuck your toes, lift your heart, baby cobra. Exhale, press yourself through tabletop to downward facing dog. Breathe. Put your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left leg back. Step your right leg back, high plank. Think about lengthening your spine from the crown of your head all the way down to your tailbone. And then drop your knees nice and long. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower your chest and chin. Untuck your toes, lift your heart, baby cobra. Exhale to tabletop, into downward facing dog. Breathe, letting your heels get heavy, lengthening your spine and the backs of your legs. Put your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. Step your right foot to meet it. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. And then exhale your hands back down by your side. Take a round of breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Hold here in plank. Your choice, knees, chest, chin, or lower halfway down. Untuck your toes, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. As you press your fingertips and the heels of your hands into the mat, think about lifting your hips up so that your legs and your spine are lengthening. Put your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back to plank. Find your strong plank. Decide what your next move is. Knees, chest, chin, or halfway down. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Put your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. And then exhale your arms down by your side. Roll those shoulders back 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And now forward, but making sure that you're keeping this openness around your collarbone. Nice. All right, let's move into our balancing. So we will bring our arms out into our T position. And then we're going to bring our right arm over our left, either into a hug or into our eagle wrap arms. We're going to sit down. I am not mirroring you because it's too hard. And now shift your weight into your right leg, bringing your left leg onto your left big toe. Keeping your left toes on the ground, can you sit a little bit deeper, lifting your elbows up? Sit a little bit deeper. So a lot of weight in your right leg. And now stand up, unwind your arms. Let them come down to your side. Reach your arms out to the side, cross the left arm over the right. Keep your arms here, or if you can, interlace them. And come all the way down into your chair pose. And then lift your right heel up. Shifting that weight onto the left leg. Sit a little bit lower. And stand all the way up. Release your arms. All right. Let's see if we can get our foot off the ground this time. Inhale your arms out. Exhale, right arm over left. Stay here in the hug or single or double wrap your arms. Sit down into your chair. Lift your left heel up. Maybe you can hover that left leg up. Maybe you can cross it over. Maybe you can hook it. And then see if you can sit a little bit lower. Think about shifting the weight into your heel, pushing your butt back behind you. Draw that belly button in. Get rid of the arch, the hump in your back. One more breath, lovely. And then come up, shake it out. It's a hard one. All right, let's try the other side. Reach those arms out to the side. Left arm over right, or interlace your arms. Take a breath here. Sit down. Peel that right heel up. Lift that right foot up. Cross it over. Might notice that one leg, one side is very different from the other side. See if you can press your inner thighs together and if that allows you to sit a little bit lower. And then can you lift your elbows? Everyone's doing so good. One more breath, and then slowly unwind and shake it out. All right, let's come to the top of our mat. We will do a standing flow. Pause while I get a sip of water. All right. Are we ready? Yes. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step yourself back into plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa and meet me in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward into your low lunge. Plant your left hand down, twist up to the right. Reach your right arm forward, come all the way down to your low lunge. Drop your left heel down, reach your arms out and up, coming into your warrior one. Breathe here. Straighten your front leg. Rebend as you reach your arms forward and back, coming into a power warrior one. And then reach your arms down and up, back into warrior one. Open into warrior two. Lift your arms to the ceiling, straighten your front leg. Exhale, melt back into warrior two. Turn your right palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. Straighten your front leg. Rebend your front leg. Come back to warrior two. Bend your right arm, place it on your right thigh. Reach your left arm up and over, coming into side angle. Drop your right hip a little bit further. One more breath. Come back to warrior two. Gaze over your front fingertips. One more breath. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank and go through your version of your vinyasa. Taking your time. And then meeting me in downward facing dog. Float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot forward. You're in your low lunge. Plant your right hand. Peel your left arm up. Reach your left arm to the front of the mat. Come back into your low lunge. Reach your arms out and up, coming into your high lunge. Exhale your hands down. I might have changed that. Drop your right heel. Press up into warrior one. think I added an extra high lunge there. You'll live. And now reach forward, coming into your power warrior one. Come all the way back up, straighten your front leg, and then bend your knee, open into warrior two. Straighten your leg, reach your arms up. Exhale, melt into warrior two. Turn your palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Straighten your left leg, re-bend your left leg. Come back to warrior two. Bend your front arm, reach your right arm up and over, side angle. Drop your left hip. And then come back to warrior two. Gaze out over your fingertips. Breathe. One more breath. And now cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. And go through your version of your vinyasa. Taking your time. Lifting your hips up. One more breath. And now float your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward, plant your left hand, twist up to the right. Breathe. Now from here, turn your right toes and come onto the outer edge of your left foot. And you should be able to drop your hips a little bit more and get a stretch through that top right hip. And then swing yourself all the way back around to low lunge. Drop your left heel down, reach your arms up, warrior one. Straighten your right leg, come back to your warrior one. Reach your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers, left thumb on top, drag those arms down your leg as you reach your gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward. Coming into your devotional warrior. As you clasp your hands, can you see if the heels of your hands touch? Can you lift your knuckles up to the ceiling just a little bit more? Breathe. Pull your knuckles back to let them lift your heart and chest up. Once you are all the way back up, release your grip and lift your arms back up, warrior one. Open into warrior two. Gaze out over your right fingertips. Right knee pointing to your right big toe. Breathe. Reach your arms up. Exhale, melt down. You okay, Gail? Okay. Turn your right palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. Take your left hand, bring it around if that's available to your right hip. Breathe. Straighten your front leg. Keep reaching your right arm back, back, back. Now bring your right fingertips up to the ceiling. Straighten out both arms. Reach towards me and bring the right hand down to your ankle, left arm up. Coming into triangle. Breathe here. Bend your front knee. Come back to warrior two. Gaze out over those fingertips. Sit here. Sit here for one more breath. And then cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank and go through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra. And meet me in downward facing dog. Float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward, low lunge. Plant your right hand down, reach your left arm up to the sky. Now you turn your left toes towards the diagonal and you come onto the outer edge of your right foot. It's called boomerang. I don't really know why, but it's to get a nice big stretch. If it doesn't feel good, stay in your low lunge and then come back towards your low lunge. Drop your right heel down, reach your arms out and up, coming into your warrior one. Straighten your front leg, rebend. Reach your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers, right thumb on top, And draw those knuckles down. Open your heart up to the ceiling. Bend your front leg a little bit more, and then exhale, reach your heart forward. As you bend forward, bring your left elbow to your left knee, crown of the head to the floor. Maybe you can reach those those knuckles up to the ceiling. Square your hips to the front of the mat. And now use those knuckles to pull your heart back up, pressing down through your front leg. Once your chest is all the way up, release the grip. Reach the arms up. You're back in warrior one. Open into your warrior two. Straighten your front leg, fingertips touch overhead. Exhale back into your warrior two. Turn your left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Maybe you can bring your right hand to your left hip into a half bind, and then keep your arm back as you straighten your front leg. Engage your inner thighs, engage your glutes. Reach your left arm up to the ceiling and then bring both arms into T. Reach your left arm towards me down to your shin or your ankle or the floor. Right arm up to the ceiling. Think about stacking your hips, stacking your shoulders. And then bend your front knee coming back into warrior two. Gaze over those fingertips. Think about the left knee pulling back. And then cartwheel your hands down, step back to plank, and go through your version of your vinyasa. Breathe. We're going to lift our right leg up behind us, and this time we're going to step it to the outside of our right hand. Lower our left knee down. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right thigh and press yourself open for a little tiny brief few breaths in a lizard. And now bring the right hand down, lift the left knee, sweep the right leg back up behind you, three-legged dog, and step forward into your low lunge. Drop your left heel down, reach your arms out and up, warrior one. Straighten your front leg and rebend. Straighten your front leg and rebend. One more time. And bend. Stay nice and low. Reach the fingertips up to the ceiling. And then on your exhale, open into your warrior two. You might need to adjust your feet here. Let your shoulders relax. Gaze out at those fingertips. Breathe. Bring your hands to heart center as you straighten your front leg. And then re-extend to warrior two. Bring your hands to prayer. And then re-extend. Bring your hands to prayer and re-extend. Bend your right arm, bring it to your right thigh. Reach your left arm up and over. Maybe you want to take a half bind or a full bind here. Remembering to keep your heart open. Nice. One more breath and then slowly unwind back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg, turn both toes towards the windows. Bring your hands to your hips, gently press your hips down. And then exhale, hinge forward. Bringing your fingertips to the floor. Letting your head come down. Deepening this forward fold to wherever it feels comfortable for you. Maybe bringing your fingertips in line with your toes. Gently rolling the weight into the balls of your feet. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Soften your knees and then roll yourself up. Nice soft knees. Reaching your arms out and up. 5-point star. Come back to warrior two. Cartwheel yourself down. Step back to plank. Go through your vinyasa. And then we'll meet in downward facing dog. We're going to float the left leg up behind us, and we're going to step it to the outside of our left hand, lower our right knee down, left hand to left thigh, coming into a brief lizard pose, maybe a little bit of a back bend, gently pressing that left thigh away from you. And now bring the left hand back down to the mat, float your left leg up into a three-legged dog, and then step the left foot forward into your low lunge. Drop your right heel down, reach your arms out and up, warrior one. Straighten your front leg and rebend. Straighten your front leg and rebend. And straighten and bend. Stay here. Square your hips as best you can. Staying nice and low, open into your warrior two. Adjusting your feet if you need to. And now as you straighten your front leg, bring your hands to heart center and then reopen. Squeeze in, exhale, extend, squeeze it in, exhale, extend, pause here. Bend your left arm, place it on your left thigh, reach your right arm up and over. If you want to take the half bind, go ahead and do that. And then reach yourself all the way up. Turn your toes to the hallway. Bring your heels in, and this time we'll come into our goddess. So our toes are pointing out, our hips are wide. Maybe you're shaking side to side. Maybe you like to come down nice and low. The traditional pose is to have your hands in that goalpost shape. But if you feel better with them at heart center or somewhere else, you can go ahead and do that. And now press up, coming into your 5-point star. And then we're going to cartwheel ourselves all the way back down. Step back to plank. Take a breath. Lower your knees down, cross your ankles, and roll back onto your seat. Stretch both legs out in front of you. Drive your heels into the floor so that you can sit up a little bit taller. Reach your arms out and up. And then exhale, drape yourself forward. Breathe here. Maybe your hands are touching your ankles or your shins as you hug everything in. And now roll slowly back up. Take your right leg, lift it up, cross it over your left leg. You can keep this left leg straight, or if you're able, you can bend it up underneath you. You're going to take the left arm, you're going to hook it around your right knee, and then you're going to reach the right arm up to the ceiling. And then on your exhale, you're going to start to twist that right arm back behind you. Fingertips on the ground as you press down to feel yourself lengthen. And then on your exhale, maybe you twist a little bit deeper. Maybe you bring the right hand over to the left hip. You want to squeeze as much as you can into center without holding your breath. And now slowly release, coming all the way over to the other side, taking a counter twist. Come back up to center. Extend your legs back out in front of you. Realign, sit up nice and tall. And now bring your left leg in, cross it over. You can keep your right leg long, or if it felt good to bend it, sit up tall. Take your right arm, hook it around your left knee, reach your left arm up to the ceiling. And then exhale, bring it down to the floor behind you, twisting. You're using your fingertips as a little press into the floor. Maybe you bring that left arm over to your right hip, squeezing in through the center, and then slowly unwind everything over to the other side for a counter twist. Come back to center, uncross your legs, soles of the feet on the floor. Reach your arms forward and roll down for 5, 10, I lied, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms down, bring your heels in. We'll do one back bend, so toes are pointing away from you. Start to tuck your tailbone and peel your back up, lower back, middle back, upper back. If you feel good here and your toes and your heels are touching the floor, you can bring your fingers into a clasp and you can even shimmy your shoulders closer together to lift your heart away from you. Breathe. Release the grip and roll back down one vertebra at a time. Let your knees touch each other and bring your feet to the edge of your yoga mat. Take a big inhale, a long, slow, deep exhale. Bring your feet back underneath your hips. Extend your right leg up to the ceiling. Flex your right foot. Bend your right knee. Place your right ankle just below your left knee, or I guess it's above your left knee. And now bring your left shin up so it's parallel to the floor. So your legs are in figure 4. Now take your right hand through, reach your left hand and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Keep your feet flexed. Start to draw your left thigh closer to your heart, using your right elbow to press your right inner thigh away. So there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of meeting of the sides, pressing, pushing. And now slowly release, bringing your left foot down to the mat. And now drop everything to the left. So it's a figure 4 twist. Maybe you open your arms out into a T or a cactus. Maybe you gaze over your right shoulder. One more breath here, and then roll back to center, hugging both knees into your chest, maybe giving yourself a little rock. And then place both feet down on the floor again. Flex your left leg, extend it up to the ceiling. Feel the stretch through the back of your left leg. Hips are heavy. Now bend the left knee, place the left ankle on the right leg. Feel that left knee open out. Find your stability and float the right shin up off the floor. You're flexing the right foot. The right knee is pressing against the left ankle. The left ankle is trying to press it away, and then reach behind your right thigh. Start to gently pull the right thigh towards you, using your left ankle to press your leg away. One more breath. And now slowly release the right foot back down to the ground. Drop everything over to the right. Reach your arms out long. Maybe gaze over at your left fingertips. And now roll back to center. hug your knees into your body. If there's anything left that you want to take, another deeper twist, maybe a happy baby, you can go ahead and do that now. And then when you're ready, extend your arms, extend your legs, let your body get heavy. Think about drawing all that energy into your center, into your core. So you're drawing the energy from your fingertips through your arms, through your shoulders, through your chest, all the way to your belly. Hold it there. Now draw the energy from your toes, up your shins, through your knees, up your thighs, through your hips, into your belly, and hold it all there. Squeezing all that energy in. And then on your exhale, let it roll down your legs, off your arms. Feel your body get heavy. And move into your Shavasana. Start to deepen your breath. Maybe wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Let your head gently rock side to side. And then when you're ready, reach your arms overhead, taking a big stretch. Maybe from fingertips to toes, and then roll onto one side. From your side, you can press yourself into a seated position, taking your time. And then find something that feels good, feels comfortable. And I invite you to bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your torso. Maybe you soften your gaze or close your eyes. Let your jaw relax, let your shoulders relax. As you press your hands into your body, you feel your heartbeat, feel your breath. It's all your life force, your energy moving around inside of you. Acknowledge it. Thank yourself for coming to practice tonight to move your body. And I thank you all for allowing me to lead you through your practice. Namaste.